Guys, the Houston Texans made a move today to help bolster their defensive line. And I'm going to let you know, guys, why I myself am excited about this pickup and why you guys should be as well. We're going to discuss it next. Let's cue the intro.
It's the city of the dream team. Hakeem, two-ring, Beyonce, yeah, me. And I remember hot summer, hot winter. I couldn't fight, so the block made a hot.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the 713 Houston Sports. I'm your host, Mr. 713. Guys, the Houston Texans have signed free agent defensive tackle P.J. Hall, who last played for the Oakland Raiders, and he played okay as a nose guard. He played in that John Gruden 4-3 defensive tackle for the Oakland Raiders. Had 1.5 sacks on the season, 6 tackles for loss. He is a very stout player, and what I mean by that is he's very solid. He's not that tall. He's only about 6 feet, and the man is 300 pounds, almost pushing 310. So he is a big body type of player, and the film that I'm going to show you right now, I want you to see how he plays. His pad level is just phenomenal, and that also helps that him being 6 foot. He's going to naturally be under a bunch of the guys that he's going against. Now, when you watch the Chiefs highlights, just watch how he really abuses the Chiefs right guard. He just out leverages them, still being able to keep his eyes in the backfield and make tackles. And that's what PJ Hall is. He is somebody who's going to clog up the lanes. He's going to make it hard for run, and he's going to give you some interior pass rush. This type of signing is a hit or miss. There's not a lot of downside, but there's a bunch of upside, and it has to start with the fact that he is from this area. He is from Houston. His Twitter handle is jjwatt because jjwatt is one of the players that he looked up to in college. And the knocks on PJ Hall were in Oakland, that he wasn't a hard worker. His mind wasn't always there, and it's when you take a player out of Sam Houston and then you send them to the Oakland Raiders, California, big time, with John Gruden there, Derek Carr, a bunch of big time players. You might get a little starstruck, you might get lost in the lights, and hey, he was a second-round pick for a reason, so the talent is obviously there. And I really like this signing because he is gonna be starting, not starting, but he's going to be fighting for a starting position and whatever Anthony Weaver wants to run. And if he doesn't want to start him, then he is a very good rotational player. You heard Texans talks say that Anthony Weaver is going to be subbing people in and out. You've heard Patrick Storm say it. You heard JW Football Talk say it. So adding a player like PG Hall, somebody who I am just very excited about, and the dude has wheels for 310 and only 6 feet. He shouldn't be moving the way he does, and that's what gets me excited. He kind of looks like a much thicker Jadeveon Clowney. I'm not saying that he is going to be Jadeveon Clowney, but his body frame, and the fact that he's bigger looks like it. And also, he's very young. He's 25 years old. You could still coach him to be a very solid player, for you if he plays good. And with Anthony Weaver, who said he wants to get exotic. Exotic is a type of defensive coordinator these Houston Texans need. And to be sure, PJ Hall will be getting those reps. We'll see him, on the field. Remember, billobrien said that this is going to be very hard for rookies to play. So when you have players like Jonathan Grenard, players like Ross Blacklock, you might see PJ Hall get some reps early on the season and during the season as well. But PJ Hall is a player that I'm very excited on. There's no low ceiling for him because he's already at his low ceiling. He's just been cut by the Oakland Raiders and picked up by the Houston Texans. His ceiling could be, he could be a fantastic player. He could be somebody who surprises us, and we've seen players do that before. Last season we saw, the outside linebacker had 16 sacks for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, Mr. Barrett, and hopefully we get any type of production like that from Mr. BJ Hall. But he's coming home. He's going to get his mind right. He's going to be behind leaders. I'm super excited for Mr. PJ Hall. Let me know what you guys think, guys. As always, go Texans. You guys have a blessed day.